Hello, this is Adam, the certified car seat technician with infant, toddler, youth, and the pump station and nursery. And we're going to show you how to do a lap and shoulder belt installation with the Diono Radian RXT. Now, before you install your car seat, make sure to read the manual so that way you know how the car seat works in your specific vehicle. Let's get started. Before we install it, we do have to do some assembly. In rear-facing mode, you need to attach the recline boot underneath the car seat. It's just going to click in. You're going to lock it in place. And now we can go ahead and attach it to the vehicle. All right, so we're going to set the Diono down in our back seat. And what we need to do first is we need to line up the wedge on the recline boot in between the seat cushion of our vehicle seat. So I'm going to slide it in between the cushion. I'm going to make sure it's right up against the back of the vehicle seat. I'm going to grab my seatbelt, and I'm going to feed the seatbelt through the rear-facing belt path. So I'm going to come in through this side first. The seatbelt will then come out the other side. We're going to buckle in. And Diono requires your seatbelt to be able to be switched to locking mode. So we're going to do that. What you don't want to do is you don't want to do a yank, because that's just going to do a temporary lock. As soon as tension is released, it's just going to go back to being loose. So make sure you grab your seatbelt, pull it all the way out as far as it can go. Now when I let it retract, I'm going to hear a ratcheting sound. That is the seatbelt locking in place. Now we can begin to tighten. I'm going to push down on the car seat. I'm going to pull on the seatbelt. And as I'm tightening, I'm going to slowly put weight from one side to the next. So I'm just kind of rocking back and forth. And that is going to help with leverage and to get the seatbelt nice and snug. All of the slack I've been pulling, I want to make sure I feed it back into the car so it continues to lock. The way to know this is tight enough is with one hand, you're going to grab the car seat from either side, grab it as close to the rear-facing belt path, and you want to check sliding. The car seat should not be able to slide more than an inch from side to side or front to back. As long as it's moving less than an inch like this, then you know you're good. If the car seat is sliding more than an inch, you need to make sure to continue to tighten it. So on the back of the car seat, there's still a lot of weight because this is a rear-facing installation. So the back of the car seat is still going to go side to side. It's still going to go up and down. And that's just going to happen with all car seats. They're all going to have movement. Some will have more than others. But when the car seats work is if an accident were to happen, the car seat absorbs the crash force and redistributes it. Instead of the force being released on the little one, it's released on the back here. So never test the car seat from the back. This part is just gonna move. Like I said, in some cars, it moves more than others. The only place it shouldn't be moving from is the belt path. So that's why you only want to test it from there. And most car seats do not allow the car seat to touch the seat in front of it. So after you've installed it, be sure that the chair in front is not pushing or touching the car seat. Your hand should be able to fit in between. If this car seat is taking up too much room in your vehicle, Diono does sell angle adjusters that can slide under the chair to move the chair a little bit more upright and give the front seat a little bit more room. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to support the channel. We'll see you next time.